I saw Jurassic Park 4.
Did you?
No, I did.
Jurassic World? Hey, that movie made a lot of money.
Fuck yeah, it did.
What happened?
Boredom.
That surprised me. Kevin, did you see it?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if Kevin didn't see it, then I guess no one saw it.
I saw
Garrett
it.
saw it.
Oh, you did?
I saw it.
Was it good?
It was good. I had fun.
Okay, well, there you go. I just can't believe how much fucking money it made.
Yeah, it's made more money than anything else this year.
Yeah. They're saying it could be the biggest opening of all time.
I haven't heard anything good about it that wasn't. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
and then any further I've heard about it was, they referenced the first one. All right.
There's
all I've
references
heard.
to all of the movies in there, I think.
So
Not
I
really the third
I
one,
was
but-
saying this before the podcast started, but I had a long conversation. Wasn't an argument because I wasn't arguing, but I was laughing on the inside. Somebody was describing to me the difference between Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World. And they said their favorite part of Jurassic Park 3 was that there was a crazy dinosaur that was 5 times bigger than the T-Rex and could swim. And they'd never seen this crazy dinosaur before, and it was the first time they'd ever seen it, and he goes on a fucking rampage.
Yeah.
And then
That's
I thought...
Jurassic Park 3?
That's Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, that's in 3.
So I was like, so isn't that the plot of Jurassic Park 4? And they were like, no! Because in Jurassic Park 3, it is a dinosaur that they've never discovered before. But in Jurassic Park 4, it is a dinosaur that they genetically engineer. So...
different
That is-
movie.
I don't remember.
Different movie.
I saw Jurassic Park 3 maybe once on like television. I don't remember much other than it was the first time they were like pterodactyls attacking people.
Yeah.
And,
that
this had a lot
that
of
was
that.
from the original book.
Oh, really?
The original Jurassic Park. I remember being a kid. I read the book before the movie.
Really?
That was a long ass book, and I got through it, and that was the one thing. I enjoyed the original Jurassic Park, but when I left, that was the one thing as a kid I was like, oh, they didn't go down the river with all the pterodactyls. That part was scary in the book.
You
So
guys-
they did it in 3.
They are the chat.
wasn't good.
Thank goodness for our chat. They are really smart. They are explaining Jurassic World is a tribute.
Oh!
Tribute.
Oh, it's
Well,
a tribute.
hey,
Oh,
Tribute to
I'll just
Jurassic
say-
Park to JP3.
I enjoyed the tribute with going into it. Haven't seen that trailer they just shoved down our throat before every other movie. They showed the Jurassic Park 3 or
4
Jurassic World trailer a shit ton during like almost every movie I've been to in the last couple months. So I definitely knew the entire plot of the film that I was going to go see. But I really didn't have a lot of reservations, just like, let's just see what's in store. And a theory I had going in, just based on shit they weren't showing in the trailers, was something that kind of happened for me in the theater. So I don't know, I had fun watching
Lay it on us.
Right.
What happened?
It's too
Kevin-
early
Kevin
to
says no.
spoil anything.
Kevin says no.
I went into the theater kind of having some ideas of like, I have an idea of where this is going to go, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Can we make? I feel like most times we see the movies and the weekend they come out and we can't talk about them on the podcast.
Well, out of courtesy.
Yeah, sure. Let's make a statement now that when Star Wars comes out, that's gone. Like, go see Star Wars that weekend, or we're
Yeah.
gonna spoil it
We're
for
gonna
you.
fucking
Yeah, that's
spoil
a good
it.
idea.
Talk about
Yeah.
it
I ain't holding
at
back.
length on the podcast that week.
I was gonna say though, back to the Jurassic Park 3 and 4 thing, the giant dinosaur situation. My other thing is that Jurassic Park 3 had one of the dumbest things as part of the story, which is this communication with dinosaurs. Like, the raptors are fucking talking to I just remember thinking, what a bad idea to get involved in that fucking scenario. And then we have this one coming out, and it's, he like talks to the raptors. He like communicates to the... Can we not get away from the plot of we're talking with the dinosaur? I don't want to talk with the dinosaurs.
The way they, I think, like, write this story and tell it all from start to finish is well done. Like, the story is well written, that it guides the viewer along and gives them all the little pieces and hints to make the story make sense. And I think it doesn't... The raptors working with the main character, I wasn't, like, distracted as this is unbelievable when he's...
Oh, it's not a matter of being unbelievable because there's already dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I just don't like that concept. I don't care about that concept.
The way it fits into this story, they give a lot of background to why they work with raptors in this whole
Fucking
project.
finally.
Why they
Dude.
work with raptors?
Whoa, did I just pop one? Uh-oh.
Are you guys like shitting on me because I like the movie?
No,
I'm shitting on you.
No, I'm shitting on the movie.
I'm shitting
But
on
you haven't seen it.
I know.
I'm not going to see it.
Yeah.
Fair enough said.
I Garrett. I'm
You
not
know what?
gonna
Okay,
shit
let
on
me tell you a
or
story.
the movie.
I think I can relate to your frustrations, Garrett, and let me relate a little bit.
Okay.
I used to watch a lot of movies with my dad.
Yeah.
And I would always get so pissed off because I'd be really enjoying a movie, and in the middle of it, he would just get up and walk out of the room and go do something else. And I'd be like, "Hey, we're watching fucking Jumanji together.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving?" And he would always say, "I can tell within 20 minutes of a movie whether it's gonna suck or not, or not even whether it's gonna suck or not, whether
he's gonna enjoy
whether
it.
I'm gonna like it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know how this movie's gonna end. Maybe it'll get fucking cool. You don't know." And as I grew up, I realized what he meant. And I think I got that power for myself.
He has the power.
It's an ability.
His X-Men ability.
This is my mutation.
Dude.
But except I am stronger than my father. I don't even need the first 20 minutes of the movie. I can watch the trailer. and I can just know if this movie's going to do it for me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised. Sometimes I'm, disappointed. I think a movie would be great and it sucks, but
Yeah.
I can watch the trailer and realize I don't want to buy this thing, but I'll go if I want to go. If I feel like going to see a blockbuster in the theater.
Yeah.
Jurassic World's gonna be fucking huge. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. I wanted to go check it out.
Yeah, and I get that's frustrating because
I'm not talking crap on you.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
I know,
you're-
no, I don't. I'm not
just saying
I'm
I
sorry.
know that movie's not going to be up my alley.
I didn't mean to be defensive. I just did want to point out.
Yeah.
You guys didn't
Yeah,
see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't see it.
And I used to get shit a lot for watching a movie called Stranger Than Fiction, but no one else had saw it.
Oh, I saw Stranger
I
Than
saw
Fiction.
Stranger
Than
In
Fiction.
fact, I saw it before you, and I recommended you didn't go see it. You still came back and said it was your favorite movie.
Why didn't you
I
listen?
never said that.
This thing isn't winning
And
any
you
like.
loved it, of course.
This thing is not winning any awards, but it was. I think if you could just want to have fun watching what
Hey,
they're doing with Jurassic Park,
There are
it would be a
times
good movie.
that I just want to check out, not watch this fucking deep movie and just sit there and
Yeah.
just. I don't want to think. Just go.
There were
and
good
that
shots.
movie's great for that.
There were like traditional film, like Spielberg, like shots in this. There was
Sure.
stuff that was appreciated from a filmmaking standpoint for me. Even it was not as bad as it looks from these trailers.
All right.
It's definitely a studio cashing in on a fucking ton of nostalgia.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But that's all that's going to be coming.
Are you
going
going
to
to see the new Terminator when it comes out?
I will go see the new Terminator when it comes out.
That's another movie I will not be seeing.
That last trailer was like 7 hours of plot in a 30-second container.
That's the thing that sucks is
That
it's
trailer
all
was
spoiled
like
for
that
me.
trailer was like, oh my god. Interesting though, I will say, because I will not see that either. But James Cameron has seen it, and there was an interview with him.
Oh, really?
And he was blunt about the last ones. He was like, "Yeah, this is not interesting to me," or whatever.
Yeah.
He liked the new one.
Oh, really?
He actually talked really highly
I
of
liked
it.
4.
He said,
Whatever.
"Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that like are kind of twists and things that I thought would be cool to do if I ever did more Terminator, but I never did. But I really liked it." And he bashed the trailer. He was like, I mean, if you don't know the story now, you haven't seen the trailer.
Oh, John
but,
Connor,
you
the
know,
guy with all the shit on his face, is evil. Oh, let's just show it right off the fucking bat. Yeah,
So that's just interesting.
They spoil the whole movie. That's the problem. My favorite thing now is honestly, and with that horror movie, It Follows, I went to the theater not having heard about the film, just saying
Yeah.
there's a new horror film, it's American made, it's getting good stuff, people are saying good things. I went and saw it, and I fucking loved it, because I didn't know anything, and I found it all out in my seat. It's gonna suck going to see. I mean, it'll be cool, hopefully, seeing Terminator, but it's gonna suck knowing that yes, every character that gets introduced on the screen, I already know who they are and what their fucking role is in this story.
Yeah, you have to kind of be careful with trailers and stuff. But like that last Star Wars trailer that came out, like floored me.
Yeah,
I won't watch another one. If they put out more Star Wars trailers,
you don't want to watch
it's
them?
gonna be hard. But
It's
I
gonna
won't
be
watch
hard,
them.
but
I'll watch them.
I might try to stick with you on that. That would be a fun exercise.
I just feel like this is the first time.
It's gonna be a challenge.
What occurred to me is this is the first time. This is the first time I'm going into a Star Wars movie with no idea what it's about.
Yeah.
Ever. That's never happened since the first one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't alive for that.
I'm
at the point where I know enough. I've like seen enough. Okay, I'm ready to see it.
Would you guys?
Yeah.
Would you guys say Jurassic Park, the original film, is a pretty high standard for you guys as far as like a beloved film?
I love that movie. Yeah.
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can see where the hesitation comes from, because I don't have a real connection with Jurassic Park. It came out when I was a kid and I saw it, but it was just like...
Eric and I just watched
movie.
the first Jurassic Park 2 weeks ago.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure,
But, you said
I'm
me and
pretty
Rocco.
sure that we watched it in our hotel room.
Yeah.
And Rocco and Sean
We
watched
were
it
watching
theirs
it
at
on-
the
Yeah.
exact same time.
Yeah, because
on
he
TV
called
a lot.
you, and then
Yeah.
you were watching it. Oh, well, let's go to the one room and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I didn't...
And you know what? There was so much... Eric and I just kept praising the subtlety of that movie.
Yeah, God, it's so
And
good
I
in
feel
that.
like that's the thing that we are definitely getting promised is not in the new movie.
It is not.
No subtlety.
No, it's not subtle. It's
And-
an action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up, I mean, they get to the fucking action, and it's action. But
Action movies can have subtlety, and I think that's what makes them good. And
Yeah.
if they don't, I don't want to see them.
I think my original point, though, bringing that up is, like, I refuse to go see the Evil Dead reboot. And I don't have any interest in
Yeah,
seeing
and I
that.
would see that.
Yeah, because that's
And I
really
would-
valuable.
Because that, for
Yeah,
me,
I wouldn't care.
That's
to
a good
see that.
example.
That's
Because it's
something
already
that
done.
holds-
It's already been made.
And that's something that the original holds weight for me.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah.
no interest in seeing how
Yeah.
they
All right,
fucked
let's
it up.
switch gears real quick. I want to keep talking about movies, but
okay.
they just announced that there's a potential remake of Big Trouble in Little China starring The Rock. How do you feel about that?
Oh,
This is another one that man, I don't like when they remake films that are beloved from my childhood. So
Yeah, I've never seen it. Don't care.
I feel the same way.
That's how I feel. I love The Rock. I love Big Trouble in Little China. I don't want to see Big Trouble in Little China starring The Rock.
I agree.
And I feel like he's not, even if they were to remake Big Trouble in Little China and there's no way to stop that, I feel like I love The Rock, but he is not right for that role. He's just not.
It seems like it would be such a different movie. Don't call it Big Trouble in Little China.
I mean, does John Carpenter have anything to do with it?
I
So
don't
I
think
saw
so.
an interview today with
Please.
John Carpenter,
Yeah.
and he says he has not been contacted
Oh, great.
to be involved in it. The Rock has said he would like to get John Carpenter involved
yeah,
in
because
it.
I was gonna say I read a thing with The Rock where he said they were.
They would like to get John Carpenter involved in it. John Carpenter says he has not yet been contacted. He says he has nothing against a remake because he didn't write the original. He only directed it. So he says, no harm, no foul. That's not really my baby. But at the same time, he's not crazy about a remake. But at the same time, he does like The Rock. And he says he thinks The Rock can do action with a sense of humor that may work for a remake. So he was very on the fence. It sounded like his opinion was, don't make this unless you're going to pay me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Jack Burton was a everyday Joe truck driver, not a hulking.
Yeah, he's kind of
Musclehead.
Hey, he's a loudmouth redneck, and I just watched
Yeah.
the original.
Jack Burton is John Wayne. It's Kurt Russell pretending to be John Wayne.
But-
And they do
That's the
drugs
whole
to
thing,
get their
yeah.
But you know
superpowers.
what? But you know what? I just watched Big Trouble in Little China yesterday because I was
Yeah.
in the mood,
Oh,
and I
look,
realized
man,
watching it, Jack Burton, that whole movie, he's never involved in a fist fight. Every time a fist fight occurs, there's all these really good martial artists, and when you think about it, it's like, okay, if somebody was trained in martial arts for their whole life, yeah, they would destroy some American truck driver. But he's always like, he tries to get his knife out of his boot and it flies away, and he runs to go get it, and he comes back, ha! And the fight is over.
Yeah.
Or he has a gun and the fight starts, he's like, all right, let's get it started, and he shoots the rip, and rocks hit him and knock him out, and by the time he gets back up, the fight is over.
Yeah.
So I realized, I was like, Jack Burton is hilarious, but never actually gets involved in
He's
the
not a
fist fighting.
badass.
But he is a badass, but he's more of a smarmy swashbuckler than like a skilled
I get
fighter.
you.
And I feel like, so is The Rock gonna be like getting really goofy and avoiding these fist fights? I feel
No.
like, are they gonna
It'll be an
have the
action.
same charm as the same movie?
No, but I mean, I think it would be. It sucks because when you have remakes, you want it to be so similar to what you loved before.
I
But
just don't want them to remake it.
But that's how I feel, is that it's not going to be the same movie. And if it was the exact same movie, then why remake it? But then that just begs the question: why remake it at all to begin with?
Hey,
And why?
I still stand by what Derek said a long time ago that I agree with. Remake shitty movies. Do them
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, that
the
movie
Thing.
made no money. That movie made like no money.
yeah, but
Big
it's
Trouble?
a beloved cult
It
classic.
is. It is a cult classic.
But like the Thing remake, oh my
was a
god.
prequel.
Oh my god. No.
The original Thing.
John Carpenter's
Oh,
John
you're right,
Carpenter's
you're right,
was
you're
a
right,
remake
you're
of a 50s movie that sucks.
No, I know
Yeah.
it was black and white, and it was just
Well,
a dude.
Yeah.
They re-released it in color. You can watch it.
Really?
You can watch the original Thing in color on YouTube for free. And it's
Oh,
kind of
wow.
interesting because the title sequence from the Thing, how it burns in?
Yeah.
They do the exact same thing in the 50s version. So it's like, oh, this is where it came from. But then, yeah,
It's a totally
the
different.
80s
type of
version's
film.
way better.
I remember when they were talking about the recent Planet of the Apes movies. Not the last one that came out, but the one before it with James Franco in it. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes? I get them mixed up all the time.
Whatever, the James Franco one.
But
the
either
good
way,
one.
that spawned as a remake of, hey, we want to redo Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. Conquest of the Planet of the Apes was in the 70s, and it was how the apes came to take over, and it had no budget, and they basically shot it in the parking lot behind Fox. And it's got good intention, but it isn't executed very well. And I love the old Apes movies, but that's the one, when you get to that, it's like, this is losing it.
Low budget.
And it's a remake of that, and that Rise of the Planet of the Apes is a really good movie. That, it was actually a really entertaining, fun movie. So yeah, remake more shit, not gold. There you go.
Which was the one where they were riding on horseback with Koba?
That was the last one, Dawn of the
That's
Koba.
Koba.
I was talking about that movie to people today.
Really?
Why?
You loved
You know what?
That
That movie has gone around the world of. I hated it so much to the talking shit about it became so enjoyable. I'm actually glad I saw it.
yeah.
Because I have so much fun ripping that movie apart.
At least you got your money's
Like
worth.
just talking to people about. So it's about a human army can't stop a dual wielding gorilla on a horse.
in slow motion.
That movie's really funny too, because I really enjoyed seeing all of that chaos as I was watching it. But it was over. I just felt like hollow. It was like we didn't really accomplish anything. Monkeys shot guns. The humans still aren't dead.
How did the monkeys get the guns to begin with? Well, the two humans who were put in charge of guarding the guns against the monkeys thought it was really funny when
They laughed at a monkey.
When a monkey waltzed in and picked up a machine gun. They just thought it was funny.
Let's laugh at this
Their
guy.
only job was to protect the guns, and when a monkey got the guns, they started laughing.
But I stand by, that movie might have gone up a notch, or I might have walked away with an appreciation if it ended the way it should have, and humanity was completely eradicated for like if humans were nuked forever at the end of that movie, and it was like, well, there's not one left. I might have had a little more sympathy for, wow, all that fucking shit ended humanity, And instead, it was just, all right, we just shot the monkeys, just shot us, so we're gonna hide. We're gonna be back though. So will the monkeys still have guns then? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll be back. It just was like, wet popcorn fart of an ending.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I love talking about
Popcorn fart.
Anyway,